family, please.
Chico!
It's Ellen! Have to say hi back. They've been in the safari before. Couple of you guys, welcome back, guys. Welcome for everyone else who's here. I'm going to keep you guys with us today for the safari. I just have a important thing to do for you guys, so please just listen up. Once you're going to get some of the tackle stations, like that, do please keep those seatbelts on at all times, where there's no standing up or looking into a safari. There's also no eating or drinking besides making sure we enter. We don't want to entice the adults who take your food from you. Please just feel any food or drinks you guys may have now. The most rare are what we call free roaming. It means going to one stop shop if they want to. Don't forget, if they do that, please do not try to touch the back of the stall. That's not announcing for anybody. You guys will see right there on Scamboy. Now, unlike other rides in the park, you guys can keep your phones out. Keep your cameras out. Take that night pictures, videos as you guys run. But be really careful. If something does fall over the edge of the truck, we are not allowed to stop to get it. I can't guarantee that I'll get it back, so the falls on the edge. You know accidents happen. Please just let me know. If they try to put it back to the lost and found, you guys can pick it up there. I'm fast, but right now, please. Unlike other rides in the park, you guys can keep your phones out. Keep your cameras out. Take out 20 pictures and videos as you guys want. But be really careful or something. I think I just said that, didn't I? I did. I'm sorry, you're going to just be like, no. That's been a long day. Alright. I can always very much say, if you have any questions, raise your hand. I'll do my best to answer for you. Mom's on your right. I know technically couldn't do this in last section of our tour. So on your left, those are Black Bucks and Udad. Udad's are curling horns. Next to those are the yaks, and there are two Ruby yaks. And of course on your left, little guy, who are giant deer, and llamas. Now you guys know what llamas do when they're angry.
Spit.
They do spit. As I have never been spit on by a llama. No? Well, not your lucky star. Llama spit is really gross. It's not really people spit at all. It's not saliva, it's actually regurgitated bile. It's basically stomach acid. That's absolutely terrible. It also permanently stain your clothes if it does get on them. If you've ever been all the way with your ears back, that is your cue to turn and run. These are the Roosevelt's elk that we're driving through. Look on top of the males, head the males have lovely antlers. They grow up to 6 feet long, and they grow 1 to 2 inches every single day. Now they fall off every winter and regrow every single spring. And it says they're also going to be on your left. Chocolate brown guys, you know what they are? The bison. A bison are called American buffalo commonly, but buffalo is a little different. So they are the bison. Notice the baby bison are kind of a copper color, and the adults are more a chocolate brown. I use the babies green or do their skin to help protect them. But as you older, they run no longer needs. They will all turn that lovely chocolate brown color you guys see on the adults. How do you keep looking to your left? And what are two characters based on them? These guys coming out. Small deer spot. Bambi. These are good answer. These guys are called the fallow deer. Now, unlike the white tailed deer you guys may see in your backyard, the fallow deer do keep their spots for their entire lives and do not lose them. Those also grow antlers. Their antlers can be 3 to 4 feet long. When they sit them and actually stay connected, it's like a big U-shaped antler. Now, there are one exception. We're in the American section, but the fallow deer actually originally from southern Europe. Now they're in our American section because they're very closely related to the white-tailed deer. We know the rest of our animals are from either North or South America. Now the big bison you guys saw, despite their massive size, they can run as fast as a horse, just 35 miles an hour. It's very impressive considering they can be up to 22 kangaroos find their nest, they will not know where it is the next day. And I hope you guys have your passports ready, because we're going to Africa. First continent hop in the world. Out of curiosity, has anyone been to Africa before? No? I like to ask everyone flying us on who has. So far, I haven't had any people today, but I record in one day with 8 people. But after a lot of people's favorite animals, we have rhinos, elephants, zebras, water buffalo, and ostriches. And when you go see an ostrich, you're like, oh yeah, that's no tenure yet, not an ostrich. And we're going to see the elephants first. They're going to be kind of far up because I swear I think animals have better clocks than we do. So you know, once it's dinner time, don't line up when they're going to get food. We have a line leader. She's our matriarch, and her name is Lucy. Elephants are a matriarchy. That means the females are in charge of their society. The matriarch, Lucy, is the largest elephant, and she has no tusks. So her defining features. There's an ostrich on your right. You guys may guess what gender that ostrich is? It is a male. You can tell it has a mostly black feathers on the tips of their wings. Keep them over gray and brown color. Not elephants on your left. Now besides of your air Africa section, you can tell these ladies are African elephants because their ears are kind of shaped like the continent of Africa. Although their backs are pretty dirty. They throw mud and dirt onto their backs for 3 different reasons. Guys, what those reasons are? Use the cruise 1. Work off at 2. To give you a hint for the last one, we do it on the beach. Sunburn. Elephants can get sunburned. For those sensitive skins, I might after their own profiles for 50. On your right, I have our rhinos. You guys, what color are rhinos? They are gray. It's not a trick question. These guys are called the white rhino despite their bright coloration. Because when the settlers came to Africa, they mistook the natives saying wide for white. They have a really wide mouth, good for eating grass. They're basically giant lawnmowers. Does anyone know what a rhino horn is made out of? It's keratin. Keratin also makes up your hair and fingernails. They have the horn and logo right back. It's pretty foraging because they do get code for those horns. I do know zebras are here, but we're going to see a lot more zebras a little bit later, so I'm not talking about them. The other part that I said these ladies earlier, I'm talking about the elephants. Because all our elephants are females, and they've all been here since the border park opened to the public in 1974. That's puts them in their 40s. But don't worry, they're not old, they're simply middle-aged. Elephants have a life expectancy around 80 years. You're here for a lot longer. On your right, these are our 2 water buffalo. Their names are Wanda and Princess Leia. This Leia's curly horns. These are Princess Leia's hair. She got her name. And I remind the daughter parent they actually spend 90% of their time in the water. This is part of the 10%. And then here's the other ostriches on your right and your left. I'm sure that though you notice they're massive. Ostriches are the biggest birds standing at about 8 feet tall. You notice their open mouths. There's not a sign of aggression. I mean, they cannot sweat. It's not like how your dog can. They open their mouths and cool themselves down. Go to your left. See our marabou stork. His name is Frederick Petrovich. And Fred's marabou stork means he's a scavenger. That's why his head and his neck are bald. They're good for bacteria. They're normally he would eat leftovers. Here at the park he's very spoiled. He does not eat leftovers. He can spend handmade meatballs every single night. And then just go to his meatballs to him. And once he hits the ground, he pretends like he does not even see them and he will not eat them. Just a little bit of Adiva. And as you have this bed, you guys look to your right, you'll see a lot more zebras. Now, does anyone know what a group of zebras is called? A dazzle. A dazzle of zebras. The only group of rhinos, a group of rhinos is called a crash. Crash of rhinos, dazzle zebras. Does anyone know what color zebra stripes are? Yeah? Which both of you guys state? They are dark brown. All zebras are white with dark brown stripes. And to your right, this dark brown guy with horns on his head, that's a sable antelope. And he's one of the bravest animals we have. Because if a lion starts to attack a sable antelope, he does not run away. He will bow his head down from his horns and the lion, and he will charge. The cat, those horns are very sharp, so as the cat tracks you run away. Each zebra has a completely unique stripe pattern. So mom and baby will memorize each other just minutes after the baby is born, so they can always find each other. We have a pretty good memory. And our next section is called the Wild Plain, in which is a help for you guys in this section. There's a lot of peacocks. You can always see them before I do. You see peacocks, I'll point them out. I'm sure everyone else can see them too. Also, we're going to see ostriches in this section. Ostriches are the fastest animals on two legs, running 45 miles an hour. Obviously, it's a little hard to keep an animal to run 45 miles an hour out of the sections. But although they're really fast, they're not that smart. An ostrich's brain is smaller than their eyeballs. Even though you run in circles when a predator comes at them really fast, they do not get that far. Yeah, they're going to be on both sides, you guys. These are the common eland. And the common eland are the world's largest antelope. With this bite being so big, they have an insane vertical jump of 6.5 feet straight in the air from a standing position at the startup. And with the male and female common eland grow horns on their heads. They also have dark patches between their eyes, but also generally a little bit bigger. Now we're taking a quick note about peacocks. How I know you guys think that they can fly. Can't fly. Let me tell you guys, peacocks can fly. They get through the air hard, but they can't get themselves off the ground. They're lifting up them along the fences. And they're rolling up into the trees. Under the trees, pretty much anywhere by the barn. There's peacocks on the barn door and in the barn door, second from the left. On your left. And on your right, a couple animals. The kind of gray guys with horns on their heads. Beastal oryx. On a hot day, the beastal oryx raise their body temperature up to 116 degrees Fahrenheit. The white, those marshmallow-colored guys are the down gazelle. Those are the world's largest gazelle. They're also critically endangered. Only 300 amongst the world. Other guys on your right, this sound a little weird. I gotta look at their rear ends. It's how you do it, not because I'm a weirdo. Their rear ends, you'll notice there's a white circle around them. They're called the ellipsis water back for that reason. Ellipsis is Greek for circle, so that's how they got their name. And they got water buffs because they completely waterproof themselves by secreting oil through their skin. So they can be in the water for hours and they're on their way to your pony like you or I would. Now our next section is the giraffe section. I'm going to remind you guys cannot touch the giraffes. A giraffe's instinct result is to swing their necks around and their heads are more like 60 pounds. I'm sure no one here wants to be a 60-pound giraffe head. Am I right? That would not be a fun story to tell. So, I will tell you the giraffes and their names, but first, on your left, you go to scimitar horned oryx. They're completely extinct in the wild. They're completely hunted to extinction in the wild, and their horns are like a sword called a scimitar. So this giraffe right here, this is Noelle. Noelle is darker on her front than her back. That's how you know it's Noelle. This giraffe walking over to us, her name is Miata. Now Miata's horns almost touch, and she's very, very orange. She's also almost always chewing. It's really surprising she's not right now. She's the most obnoxious chewer in the world. See, oh, there she goes. Now you guys don't give Miata's not closer. She might drool on you guys. She does come closer. This is Miata. If it was Miata's tongue, she just stuck it out and notice it's purple. Their feathers are purple to protect them from sunburn. And they're also 18 inches long. They can lick their own ears. They use those tongues like forks. I'm just kidding, like pans. They use those tongues like pans. On your right, this giraffe is Miata. This, oh my god, Mariah. Miata, Mariah. Now Mariah has spots in her spots, and he's actually my favorite giraffe. A little bit of personality, a little bit sad, a little bit rude, I think it's hysterical. That giraffe could be 18 feet tall. Their necks alone are 6 feet long. But despite that, they have the same amount of bones in their neck as humans, which is 7. They also have hearts that are 25 pounds, they're about 2 feet across, on top of the barbs of their heads. But the women have more of those horns on their heads. When they're born, they're 5 to 6 feet tall. They can be really sturdy because giraffes do not lay down to give birth. On their left, this giraffe is Conan. Conan is their only male. He has really big horns on his head and a big callus deposit on his forehead. It's also the tallest. On your right, the running curly cattle. We'll probably see it again on the second half. All you guys are cutting it off that can if you want to. Or you don't have full days, you can. Hey, you can food drinks in the bathroom right here. So also have an interact here. You guys can touch some of our animals. That includes a llama named Lulu, some sheep, chicken, 2D goats, they're called kids. Also a baby bison here at camp. We have a baby scimitar horned oryx, a giant anteater named Archie, a carotid mundi named Madison, 2 barn owls named Hootie and Gonzo, they're a year old. We also have some birds called macaws. In this house, well, it's not a great house, including our only albino animal. There's a giant albino Burmese python named Miss Piggy, a green iguana named Godzilla, some other gut reptiles including some leather lizards and other snakes. There's a little gift shop in here, you guys want any like safari souvenirs or something. It was zip line, it's called the Soaring Eagle. You go up above the safari if they would be down on it. Also 2 giant tortoises. Thanks for getting the animals you guys. So I went to this one. It was like one they're looking for. Any questions about camp? We'll explain how it works. If you guys want to fit on the Explore King, stay here 2 minutes, 2.5 hours here. It's really totally up to you guys. When you're ready, get on the line. I'm much sure to ride the first line, I promise. It's only people getting off these trucks. Get on a different truck, and they take you to the second half of your tour.